Hello traders everywhere, Jeremy Lutz coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. And as we close out the last trading day of May, the only thing that I can think of are tariffs, and more tariff talk. Tariffs have certainly been the theme of the month, and without much of a surprise, President Trump closed out the month with the announcement of Mexican tariffs, and that pushed the indexes lower, indicating that we could be in turn for a long-term downtrend. And since it is the last day of May and the last trading day, we'll take a look at some monthly charts just to give us a little bit bigger overview of what's going on in the stock market. And as you can see, the S&P 500 currently losing 6.3% on the month, its first monthly loss of the year since December, where it lost 9%. As you can see, we have January, February, March, April, and then May. Currently, chart analysis scores -70, indicating that we're in a sidelines position. We still have a green monthly trade triangle in play. However, your key level to watch starting Monday will be 2,722.27. A move below that level would issue a red monthly trade triangle, indicating that we could be in for a long-term downtrend on the S&P 500. Moving on, we'll take a look at the dollar index, actually posting its fourth straight month of gains, a little over 0.3%, with a chart analysis score of +75, indicating that we're still in a long-term uptrend for the US dollar. Currently trading at 97.84, and our key level to watch has bumped up just a little bit to 97.26. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for the dollar. Take a look at Dow Jones. As you can see, chart analysis scores now +100 with a new red monthly trade triangle in play. We'll just change this to a daily chart. You can see got that new monthly trade triangle today at 24,883.04, pushing that chart analysis score to -100. We'll change back to a monthly chart here. As you can see, currently down 6.3%, much like the S&P 500 on the month, trading at 24,908.90. Had traded as low as 24,840 in early trading this morning. Key level to watch should be 25,957.63. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for the Dow. NASDAQ is having the worst month of the three major indexes, currently down 7.62%, trading at 7,478.86, with a chart analysis score -70. Indicating that we are still in a sidelines position, but that is coming under some pressure on the long-term trend. Right now, still with that green monthly, but key level to watch on Monday will be 7,332.92. A move below that level would issue a red monthly trade triangle, indicating that a long-term downtrend might be in play for the NASDAQ. So S&P 500 and NASDAQ, keep an eye on the open on Monday, depending on what kind of tariff news we get over the weekend. We could hit that as early as Monday, maybe Tuesday. We'll have to see how the market reacts from this big monthly loss. Crude oil suffering a loss of 13.4% on the month, trading down to 54.86, coming down from the highs of 63.86 in the month. Currently, chart analysis scores -70, indicating that overall we're still in a long-term uptrend, but that is coming under some recent pressure. Right now, key level to watch will be 59.26. A move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating a move back to a short-term sideline position for crude oil. Gold having its best month out of the last three, up 1.7%. That's just due to all the tariff volatility in the market right now, trading at 1,303.90 with a chart analysis score of +55, indicating that we are in a short-term uptrend for gold, but overall the long-term trend is still mixed. Key level to watch will be 1,276.70. A move below that level would issue a red daily trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position on the short-term time frame for gold. And we'll take a look at by far the biggest standout of the month of May was Bitcoin. As you can see here, currently up 57.5% on the month, trading at almost 8,400 level with a chart analysis score +75, indicating that overall we are in a long-term uptrend. Did have a couple days of recent weakness, was just some profit taking at these high levels, but that's since subsided, up over 1,100 points today. In fact, the last time Bitcoin had this big of a gain was back in August of 2017, which will actually bump this out to a 2-year chart here. And you can see back in August of 2017, it gained 67.18%. So this month is its second largest monthly gain in its life. So look forward to Bitcoin moving higher from these levels, much like it did back in August of 2017. With that, every success. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next week if we get some red monthly trade triangles on the S&P 500 and NASDAQ.